Hi everybody, it's Kelly and I'm in Door County. It is Friday, June 25th, 2021, and this is the big day. My sister's getting married in like an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm just waiting for Jim to get ready. I'm sitting outside of where we're staying, the hotel. I wanted to go sit down by the lake. The lake is right across the street. We are staying at a place called Village Green Lodge, and it's in Ephraim, and I'm hoping to do a regular black thread studio from this area tomorrow, and maybe show you a little bit more of Door County and try to tell you a little bit more about it. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't say anything more than that. So before we leave to head over to the wedding, my sister's getting married at a place called Cave Point, and there's some trail that we're walking out onto some cliff that I think looks over the lake. I'm not sure, Lake Michigan, but I'll find out. I'll find out all that good information. But anyway, then tonight we're all having dinner, and then tomorrow we're doing a sailboat cruise from 1 to 3, and then tomorrow night doing a fish boil. So I'm just so excited. Anyway, I'm here to do from Shirley's Cottage for you because today is my dad's birthday, and the article I have that I'm reading today was on June 25th, 2009, and it was called The Captain's Hat. But you know what? I thought before I read that to you, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I am going to tell you guys, it is really hot and humid here. I feel like I'm soaking wet, and I just feel like I'm soaking wet, but I'm not the bride. I'm not the one getting married, so I'm trying not to to be too concerned about how I feel or what I look like. But anyway, I thought this would be fun because I want to practice. So like 2 weekends ago on a Saturday night, I told Jim, I said, well, my sister's getting married again in October. They're going to have another really big wedding with all family and friends. This one is just with us siblings, me and Deb and our brother Ted, and then our partners, and then my niece is here, sadly. Paige and Sam are in Boise. But anyway, a couple weekends ago on a Saturday night, so at the big one in October, my sister asked me to speak, which, chatty Kathy, I can do that. So I told Jim for this one at dinner, since this is the official, vows, I want to write her a poem. So I got up Sunday morning and sat out on the patio with my coffee, and I've written a couple poems before, but this just poured out of me. It is very rhymey, it's very sappy, but I'm gonna read it tonight at dinner as a surprise for them. So I'm gonna read it for you guys, and that will give me practice. So I might not do it fluently, but I do want to practice kind of the timing of it. So I'm gonna read it for you guys. It's called, so let me just back up and say this. For you guys who don't know, sorry. Did I say it was hot and humid? My sister is a couple years younger than I am, and she's getting married for the first time. So this is a big deal. Again, today's my dad's birthday, and Tracy and Jack had their first date last year on my dad's birthday. So it's a very special thing for her. She feels like my dad had a guidance in them meeting, and I believe that too. So here is my poem. She and he. She patiently waited. That's why I'm practicing, okay? She patiently waited, sometimes a heavy heart. She was strong and brave. She was oh so smart. It would take a prince to sweep her off her feet. There would be family and pets and that crazy best friend he would meet. The years went by as she readied herself. The love that she saved would not remain on the shelf. Somewhere off in the blue, was he ready too? It was soon to be seen his love was for her, even though he took just a few detours. Timing is precious, directed from above. There were some in heaven that knew she and he would fit like a glove. This angel in heaven that she calls Dad was watching and waiting, knowing that she won't always be sad. June 25th is a very special day. She and he would meet on that angel's birthday. Now today on that day, we celebrate their love. She and he, it's true, fit just like that glove. Lift your glasses to love. Hold, I have to turn the page. I wrote a long one. Okay. Lift your glasses to love. I think I just put that whole thing in front of the camera, but hold on a second. I didn't bring my selfie stick, so I'm trying to do this while I'm holding. Okay, lift your glasses to love. Breathe in the air. Feel it, fill your insides from your toes to your hair. There will be dancing and laughter from this and beyond. Did I say raise your glass? Love lives on and on. Tracy and Jack. She and he. Go forward, my loves, and never look back. Your love is contagious. We feel it through and through. The angel called Dad knew exactly what to do. She and he are now husband and wife. Be faithful, be grateful in all that you do. You can now call each other honey, but please never schmoo. All our love. That was my poem. Are you guys clapping for me? Okay, I messed up. It was supposed to be she and he, Tracy and Jack, and I said Tracy and Jack first. So I hope I do that more smoothly tonight. But yeah, that's the poem I wrote them. And there's their save the date for the October. So that's pretty exciting, isn't it? I'm sitting in the parking lot and there's a lot. You know, when you try to film yourself and you're out public, people look at you weird. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through the captain's hat here, and then Jim and I are gonna be on our way. So June 25th, from Shirley's Cottage, the captain's hat. Oh, by the way, thank you for letting me read my poem to you. Okay, the captain's hat. If you want to clean something out and get it organized, just get Tracy to come over. Several weeks ago, she, Deb, and Kelly came to try and get me organized again. It just does not seem to take. There are too many things that are connected with memories, i.e., I could never toss anything my kids made in school, even though they are all grown up now. On the other hand, I had to stop her from throwing a love seat into the fire pit. Everything is relative. I keep too much. As far as I'm concerned, her bonfire is burned too brightly. How would she feel if I burned her rooster made of corn kernels glued to a piece of fiberboard that she made for me when she was in her 3rd grade? I hope she didn't toss it. And that brings me to the captain's hat. I'm saying it now. When we find it, don't anyone toss it in the garbage or the fire pit, no matter what shape it's in. Our first pontoon 45 years ago was a monstrosity. My dad rigged it with this and that and took all of us out for a ride around the lake. The sides were so heavy and too many of us were at the front, we darn near sank. But my dad, Big Ed, with his new crisp white captain's hat with an anchor logo, sat proudly behind the car wheel and floated us to safety. He wore that hat every time we went on the lake. He was the captain. Our next pontoon saw the same hat, not quite so white and crisp, and a different captain. Ted, my dad, was now near as big as his late father-in-law, but the hat fit him fine. He was not as big as his late father-in-law, but the hat fit him fine. That was a long time ago. We still had the same pontoon for Ted, my brother, to captain. He is smaller than his grandpa and bigger than his dad, but the hat fit him just fine. During the couple of summers the old pontoon was anchored and did not get on the lake, the hat misplaced itself. Now that we are all on our 3rd pontoon in 45 years and seaworthy again, we have to find that hat. I have an idea where it might be. If someone finds it before I do, just remember what I said in the 7th paragraph. Don't toss it. Our captain deserves a hat. Our captain deserves to have the hat of his ancestors. Besides making a big bonfire, Tracy is a very good cook and baker. This is her recipe. How fitting that Trace was kind of the star of this article too, since it's her wedding day. Oh, this sounds good. Best chicken salad. 3 cups of chicken cubed. Any way you want to cook it. you know, then cube it. 1 16-ounce can of mandarin oranges drained, 1 small red onion diced, a half a cup of celery diced, a 1/4 cup of toasted almonds, lettuce leaves or spring greens. And then here's the dressing. Equal parts Hellmann's mayonnaise and Miracle Whip, about a cup for each, salt and pepper to taste. Mix dressing into chicken, celery, and onion. Fold in oranges and almonds. Serve on lettuce leaves or spring greens. Also good as a wrap. However you serve it, enjoy. That sounds good. I'm going to tell you guys, as I watch some of these videos back, it does bother me, but I'm just going to keep going and not let it bother me. But I noticed that I say some words wrong, and I noticed today I'm struggling a little bit. I think besides my ear that I think I hear what I'm saying okay in my head, but maybe I don't because some of my words don't come out right. And I just want to tell you that I know that. And the other thing is, I've been having all these really weird like things coming up lately. So probably maybe in the last 2 to 3 months, my face and my cheeks have been numb. And, you know, of course I'm Googling everything and it tells me all these diseases that I have, but that's another thing that I have is that my parts of my face are numb. I haven't had a stroke. I don't know. So anyway, I apologize. I know sometimes my words don't come out right. Anyway, I see Jim up on the patio there waiting for me. We are going to head over and we're going to a wedding. We're not going to the chapel, but we're going to a wedding. So you guys, thank you for being here with me, for letting me read both of these to you on this very, very special day, June 25th, 2021. Not only celebrating my sister's wedding day, but remembering and reminiscing my dad and wishing that he could be here. My mom as well, we're going to send her video and pictures, but she just didn't feel like she could make the trip, which is fine. My mom has always said this. She's so sweet. She has always said, as long as the 4 of you are together, that's what makes me happy. So it makes me cry because she really means that. As long as the 4 of us are together. I'm sorry. And this is the first time the 4 of us are going to be together, like having a vacation in a very, very long time. We meet at the cottage all the time, but all of us have not done anything together since we were little. I shouldn't say that, maybe Paige's wedding, and that was 11 years ago, but nothing like this where it was a whole weekend extravaganza where we get to meet up. So, oh, by the way, I am feeling better. Not quite well, but feeling better. I was going to tell you that day that I just kind of chatted in with you and told you that I had been sick. When I came home on our smart TV, Jim's been watching a lot of Johnny Carson on YouTube, and when I came home, he said, so Black Thread Studio will pop up. And I came home and he said, oh, you're never going to believe whose face popped up when I was watching YouTube. And I said, yeah. And he said, I have to tell you, you really look sick. And I said, I am sick. That was the whole point. So anyway, yeah, I was still not really feeling well that day, but you can even hear my voice. I'm kind of still, I don't know what it is. Anyway, there's Jim. He's waving. I'm ready to go. So you guys have a really, really good weekend, and I will check in with you tomorrow from Shirley's. No. Okay, thank you for being here for Shirley's Cottage. I'll check in with you tomorrow from Door County. Okay, bye-bye.